Hi everyone, it's Michael. I'm one of the co-founders and owners of Big Bottom Market. If you haven't watched this show before, it was previously airing on 3 p.m. every day on my personal Facebook page, but I decided to start sharing it with the followers of the Big Bottom Market page. I'm really excited to be here, and for people that I haven't met, it's nice to virtually meet you. So thank you so much for joining us today. And my friend Heather Prowse in Canada is watching. So nice to see you, Heather. Okay, so before we get started, today is Kids Day, by the way. We do a Kids Day every Tuesday where I cook something very easy and simple so that you can make that at home with the kids. And this is kind of, for me, I think a lot of fun. I can't wait to tell you what we're making today. It was a favorite thing for me to eat when I was a little kid. So very, very excited to share this recipe with you today. So I want to do a really important call out today. I want to call out to all of the people that are driving buses, operating ferries, operating subways, operating trains, all of these people that work so hard in the public sphere and are putting their lives kind of at risk. So next time you see a bus driver, or ferry driver, whoever it is, thank them for their service. And kids, I also want you to thank your teachers who are working super hard right now to help you get educated at home, and your parents who are probably saying, it's time for you to do your homework. Do your homework. It's an important fact of life, and you'll understand why. If you don't understand why now, you'll understand sooner or later. So that being said, I know you kids want to get started, so let's talk about what we're making. So when I was a little kid, I absolutely loved Spaghettios, loved them. I could eat them all the time, especially Spaghettios with meatballs. And so that's what we're making today, kids. Yeah, and guess what? You don't need one of these. I created a knifeless recipe so that you can do this at home and your parents don't have to worry about you cutting yourself. And parents, you would not worry about you guys cutting yourselves either. So we're gonna do a few things. We're gonna make the sauce and we're gonna make the meatballs. I've already made the pasta, so here's the pasta. Look at those. Oh, pastas, just like Spaghettios. It's called an Anellini pasta, and I bought it on Amazon.com. Here, close up so you can see. It was a really, really great deal, and it showed up pretty quickly, just like Amazon stuff always does. So here we go with the recipe. Now, I've got my pan right here, and I have it heated up a little bit because normally, obviously, kids, you do this on the stovetop, but I'm just going to do it right here for now. So I'll just set this down right here so that you have an understanding of what you're going to do when this is on the stovetop. Okay, so about a tablespoon of olive oil, and I use my favorite olive oils from my friends at Olive Queen. It's a Sonoma County olive oil. I'm going to get my 1 tablespoon of tomato paste in there. I think you might be able to hear that sizzle just a little bit. I'm grabbing a spoon. And then a spice mixture. Okay, so this is a secret spice mixture. It is a tablespoon of ground black pepper, a tablespoon of salt, a tablespoon of onion powder, and a tablespoon of garlic. That goes right in there. Now, what you're gonna do is you're gonna get this all mixed up. And blended with the olive oil. And then you're gonna put in 2 cans of tomato sauce. Oh, I can hear that. Oh, I like a nice hot pan. Listen to that. Okay, and I'm stirring this all in and getting all of those spices and all of that tomato paste all mixed in there. The tomato paste helps to thicken the sauce a little bit. And I'm grabbing another spoon because I'm going to add in 4 tablespoons of Big Bottom Market honey. You all may remember, you all know this from eating Spaghettios. Spaghettios are sweet. So instead of using regular sugar, I love to use honey because I think it's just better and natural. So I'm going to get 4 tablespoons of honey in there. 2, 3, 4. Okay, now, gonna stir that up. My friend Erica joined. Hello. Here we go. Perfect. We're getting this all stirred up. Now what we're gonna do is get this back onto the stovetop, and that'll cook for about 20 minutes. And then you're gonna do something else to it, and I'll explain that. Okay, now, the next part, meatballs. Yum! I love meatballs so much. So this is an elevated meatball. We've elevated this recipe so that it's a little bit better than those meatballs in the Spaghettios can, even though I still eat them sometimes, I admit. And again, we've made the recipe very easy. So, ground beef. This is organic ground beef. It's 1 pound. Goes right there in that big bowl. Okay, now, you need breadcrumbs. So this is about 1/3 of a cup of breadcrumbs. I had leftover biscuits that I made the other day when I did the biscuit quiche. And so I crumbled those biscuits up and they became my breadcrumbs. This is my secret spice mix. So shh, don't tell anyone, okay? It's a teaspoon of celery, a teaspoon of basil, a teaspoon of oregano, a teaspoon of thyme, a teaspoon of garlic, and a teaspoon of onion. Okay, this is 1/3 of a cup of Parmesan cheese. Yum. Okay, we've got 2 eggs. 1, no shells in there, good for me. And 2. Okay, now this is the fun part. You get to mix all of this up with your hands. I'm using gloves because they have a tendency to be kind of nasty. Okay, here we go. Or messy, I mean, not nasty, they're delicious. Okay, you just mix all that up really well. You want to get it mixed up really well so you have an even distribution of all of the ingredients with your meat. Yum, yum, yum. Yum, yum, yum. Oh, it looks so good. It looks so good. Okay, I think that's mixed up pretty good. Okay, now, there's always a big question mark. Some people just put the meatballs directly into the sauce. I don't do that. I've never done that. I learned from my mom. You bake them first, or you fry them in a pan, and you're going to, I think this is about, I couldn't figure out if it was 1 or 2 teaspoons, but this is the size of the meatball that you want, okay? And you're gonna make those right here on this tray, on a baking sheet, and then put it in the 350-degree oven. And these should cook for about, I would say cook them for 10 minutes and look and see how they're looking. They're gonna get crispy and golden brown and be absolutely delicious. So I'll continue to roll these and talk you through the rest, and then we'll get them baked, and I will get them into the sauce. So that's what you do. You get them baked. So after they bake, you're gonna put them in the sauce and you're gonna let them cook in the sauce for about 10 minutes. And that's gonna help to meld all the flavors. Now, when you take them out of the oven, if there's any like leftover grease on the pan, you can put that in the sauce if you want, or you can drain it out. Sometimes there's a little too much grease, and so you should drain out just a bit, but that greasy flavor is oh so good. So once that's cooked for an extra 10 minutes, then you're gonna just add your pasta directly into the pan and serve it with a big bowl. I mean, it's awesome, it's delicious, and I can't wait to share it with my shelter-in-place friends tonight. Earl does not cook, and so I've been taking food over to him every day. So, okay, kids, I'm gonna finish this, and you go ask your parents if you can make homemade spaghetti meatball or Spaghettios, because they're gonna be absolutely delicious. Thank you guys for joining me today. I really appreciate everyone coming and migrating over to the Big Bottom Market Facebook page. As usual, I'm gonna post the recipe on the Big Bottom Market Facebook page. I'll post it on my personal page, and I'm also gonna post it on Instagram. And we're gonna start using Instagram TV. So these videos will be uploaded to Instagram TV. I am so happy you joined me today, and thank you so much. Oh, and don't forget, you can shop our products on our Etsy page. Have a great day. Bye-bye.